So let's recap what we know.
I'd rather we don't. For sure, why not?
Okay. So, if you're invisible and you close your eyes, can you see through your eyelids?
No, because you just can't see in general.
Yeah, the light won't reflect.
Intellectuals having a conversation.
The light won't refract on your eyes because they're not able to hit anything. They just pass through.
Yeah.
Because they're invisible.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to see.
Unless you just have visible eyes.
But then you're not invisible.
Again, who is going to notice a pair of eyes?
Who wouldn't notice a pair of eyes?
A pair of small eyes. It's like if you take a quarter, but it's a sphere. No one's gonna notice two floating spheres. They're the size of a quarter.
Just bobbing up and down, yep.
No one will notice that because they aren't looking for it.
I mean, I could literally take a bouncy ball, right? You know, about the size of an eyeball. But freaking, like, just chuck it into a room. I guarantee you, everybody in that room will look at that bouncy ball.
Yeah, because it's a ball that's bouncing. Like, no one's going to expect...
As it's traveling through the air.
Yeah, no one's going to expect a bouncy ball traveling forwards without hitting the floor at all. Like, if they're... Okay, maybe they'll notice it. Maybe.
I would notice that. Just a freaking eyeball right there. Just
assuming I only have one eye. Like...
I'm just talking about one of them.
Okay. So you say you'll notice.
I would notice an eyeball, probably.
An eyeball.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
That's why you.
Maybe
gotta
not
be
instantly.
Fast. That's why you gotta be fast. Like you can't stay in one place too long. People will notice you.
But then it will be like the bouncy ball thing. Because of the movement, people are. Person's eyes are drawn to movement.
Okay, so the way you would counteract this situation about moving in a room full of people is months beforehand you would make a habit of throwing bouncy balls into the room.
So prepare them.
Like, set the stage so that they won't suspect random orbs moving through space.
This is assuming that you've been able to crack the
This is assuming you can become
you know how to become invisible except for your eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the assumption here.
But in answer to the question, no, you cannot see through your eyelids.
You cannot see through your eyelids because you can't see.
Yeah. What was it? Question 2?
Rock, paper, scissors? Was that it?
Oh, yeah. It was rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so if a rock can crush a pair of scissors, I can see that happen.
Yes.
A pair of scissors, unless it's safety scissors, can easily cut through a piece of paper.
Yes.
Why in the hell does a paper covering a rock consider it defeat? A rock could just as easily cover a piece of paper.
That's literally a paperweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is...
What was it? Rochambeau?
Yes.
Yeah, Rochambeau.
Something must have been lost in translation. That is what we decided.
Yes.
That is what we agreed on.
Yes. So, I'm thinking, the rock's got to be a boulder at least. Yeah. Like a big boulder.
Like, everything's scaled up.
Yeah.
Everything's been scaled
and
up.
Instead of paper, you've got a sheet of metal, right?
Like a sheet of industrial steel.
Yes, steel. So good enough that it can just crush a rock underneath it. Wait.
Like you can completely encase the boulder inside.
Even a big boulder.
A piece of steel.
Yes. And the scissors have to be like the freaking jaws of life.
Yeah, it's an industrial steel thing.
Just rip through that sheet of steel.
They're metal
but
spheres.
you could still crush it with the boulder.
Yeah.
It would break. It would break mechanical structure of the scissors.
Yeah.
So, case closed on that one. All right, what else was there?
I forgot the last one.
No, there was a couple others.
The time traveler stopping time thing.
Oh, the time. So how do you know if someone is teleporting or if they're just stopping time and moving? So how you'd figure that out is you'd put them in a sealed room, right? And the only entrance is a locked door, but it's an electronic lock. Right?
Right.
So if they can teleport, they will be able to get out of that room no problem. Probably. But if they're only able to stop time, then they wouldn't be able to get out because the door wouldn't work. As the electrical
It's a locked door that...
Yeah, it's a locked door, and since it requires electronic signals.
So it's a locked door that can't be unlocked.
And unless they break through the wall or something, or the door.
Which would prove that they just stopped time.
Yeah.
Now, what if they time travel?
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
We did not talk about this one.
But we did.
We did not discuss this one.
Not in depth.
Not in depth, no. This one would be a lot trickier to determine. So what's the question?
So they're stuck in a room. They can't get out because of the electronic lock not working. They can pause time. So there's really... They could easily just... They can pause time, okay?
Okay.
What if they just time traveled back?
You're assuming that runs on the same logic as pausing time. I would say that requires a lot more stuff.
But assuming they could do it.
Okay, assuming they can travel back in time and forward in time?
Yes. Like, we don't know how their teleportation works, or how their pausing time works. For all we know, they go back in time.
Well, teleportation is they're just replacing themselves in another place. With the matter of another space.
Yes. But assuming they can go back in time.
Assuming they can go back in time.
They could go back in time before the room was made, walk a few feet out of the room, then travel back to the point...
You mean before it was closed?
Before it was made. Because this person's a show-off, okay? Maybe before it was locked.
I would say before it was locked. See, otherwise they would break the point. This is to prove. You're trying to prove to me that you can teleport and not time stop shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're beyond like teleporting or stopping time at this point. There's a third variable now. We have time travel.
Okay. So we're trying to identify whether or not somebody can either stop time, teleport, or travel back in time and forward in time.
Yes.
Okay.
Now there's always another thing we can do, which is be in the room with them and engage in interrogation.
Oh, fuck no.
But let's not go there yet.
We are not going this route.
They go back in time to before the door was locked. They leave and they go back to the point where they left. So it's, to the observer, it's instantaneous. So it looks like they teleport. What then?
How do I identify? How do I tell the difference?
Yes. Tell me with your locked... You're the person that came with the locked room.
Okay.
How would you determine that variable?
So I need to make some clarifications on the abilities of this time traveler.
Okay.
So when they travel back in time, do they travel back in time at the point do they stay in their same position?
Yes.
Or do they... Okay, so they don't just, like, go back to their original position.
They don't travel through space and time.
Just time.
Yes.
Okay.
So technically, the future them and the past them exist.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Okay. Damn, that's even more confusing. Okay, so...
How are you confused by this?
No, for this explanation.
Okay.
This is gonna be very, very confusing. I think I might just ignore one of whoever at all times.
Okay.
So what you do is you make this room incredibly long, right? It's incredibly long.
Okay. Like how long? Infinity long? 12 long?
Long enough that they will get tired if they walk all the way through it.
Okay.
So, if they're...
Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah, you see where I'm going with this, right? The words aren't coming, but like, yeah.
Okay, well, what's just stopping them from time traveling before the room was made? And then grabbing a small bicycle, a tricycle, and pedaling.
The room is long enough.
They'll grab a car.
It's not wide enough.
So it's like a hallway.
It's like a hallway.
They'll grab a scooter. A motorcycle.
It still wouldn't run. Because
time is stopped.
wait, no, this isn't time stop.
Time isn't stopped. He's in the past.
But then the fumes of the gas would still linger in the hallway.
Yes. And also it would still be there because it's a sealed room. The bike would still be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just moved myself.
Okay.
Back into a corner here. So.
Okay. Break my case. Prove me wrong. It's not easy, is it?
It's not easy. Now, we're gonna bring in his past self into this.
Oh, fuck.
This is gonna be really confusing. Okay, so
Oh no!
he's gonna go to his past self and be like, stand there for like 5 days. You'll be fine. And then he'll just stay in the past and take over for his past self. And his past self will be at the end of the room. Wait. Well,
There'll be...
he'll be. So eventually his past self.
Wait, he can
will be
travel
staying-
forward in time?
No. There's only one time travel segment, which is to the past. However, his past self will have to stay in that position. While his future self takes over his past self. So his future self will have to engage in the experiment, travel back into... Oh, we have a loop here. It's like the classic time travel.
Do you need to draw a picture?
No.
No? No pictures?
No, I know I'm onto something here.
Yeah, but, like, do you need to draw a picture to help?
I refuse.
Okay.
You think I draw pictures when I played Portal? No. I cheated like everyone else. Okay.
Hey, not everyone else cheated. I didn't cheat. I just stopped playing.
That's the only way to win. Okay, so since you pointed out that they could have technically traveled to the future again.
That was the ability we discussed.
Yes. They could have traveled back in time, made contact with his past self, and then his past self goes to the location and time travels into the future. So it looks like teleportation.
But if they're in the future,
Only his past self is, or only one of
wouldn't
them
the
is-
other people who are also in the past be able to see the jump in time?
All right, no witnesses. We give them a gun.
What?
It doesn't matter how much damage to the timeline we do, okay? I'm proving.
This is an experimentational laboratory assignment for school. We do not have guns legally. Usually. We usually don't have guns legally.
Okay. Alright.
As of 2021.
If he time travels to the past and it changes the gun law, then it might. Should we go there?
No.
I want to go.
Well, we could. We could change history.
But let's not do that.
But that would disprove this. But then that would make this entire conversation irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay.
So are we good? Are we good?
I feel like I beat you, but
I feel like I beat you.
I feel like I beat you, but I've confused myself so much at this point, I don't know.
Okay.
But
Because I feel like unless you're just going around murdering the examinees
well, that would
or the examiners,
cause catastrophic changes to the timeline, and everyone would know that he could time travel then. That they could time travel then.
yeah.
So, it would have to be at night when no one's there.
But there would be someone there
Why?
because it's an experiment.
Why would there be someone there in the middle of the night at a point where the experiment hadn't even started yet? Someone must be plotting a murder. Do you want to go with that?
You have a good point there. Oh. Wait. No, yep, that's right. You would have won. That you win that one, yep.
I feel like you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm still trying to think of a way to discern
You're trying to figure out a way to mess with it.
The three.
What do you mean the three?
The three different abilities we
yeah.
discussed.
Yeah.
What else would I be fucking talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's late. I am not gonna be doing this tonight. I am not gonna figure this out tonight. I am going to forget it tomorrow, and I will not revisit this conversation. Probably.
So you're retreating.
This is called a tactical maneuver.
Okay.
It is done all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
But yes, that is what a retreat is.
Okay. So I win this one.
You win that one. Specifically.
But is there really a winner to these?
The guy with the fucking powers. He's the winner.
Yeah.
He's like the Schrodinger's power cat or whatever.
Isn't the cat supposed to be like?
Well,
Yeah.
it's whether
It's
or not.
technic-
It's like
Yeah.
a whether or not kind of thing.
Yeah.
Its basics are, is it alive or is it dead? However, I don't know. However, it can be applied to like other situations, I suppose.
Ooh, the new car came in.
What'd you get?
I don't know. I can't
A
tell.
car?
I can't tell cars.
Is it a car?
I think so.
That's all I need to know. Does it run? That's the big question.
I've only seen a picture, but they got it into the garage somehow, so
Whoosh.
probably.
Whoosh.
You're almost there.
It's a Honda.
Just keep breathing.
I can't tell this car. Do you know cars? All I know is that it's
You're
blue.
asking me.
Yeah. You're the. I don't know.
I might have the car right now. I might have a car right now.
It's a Honda car that's blue.
I think my car is gray, but apparently it's green. Okay?
I mean, it looked green to me at first.
It's like a gray green. A grain.
It's like the color.
It's a grain color.
It's like the color of, rotten flesh. Of like an undead corpse.
In Minecraft or just in real life?
And like, no, I guess not. Why are we doing this? It's 11 p.m. We're just keeping each other up.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I mean, it is the weekend. I want to stay up like 5 a.m. watching all the endings of the Stanley Parable, so I could keep going.
I mean, I stood up last night, freaking not sleeping.
Which is why I slept in, skipping my chemistry class.
I skipped all my classes yesterday.
And you're the one that feels no remorse.
I have no regrets in life.
Like, you aren't gonna walk into class and look at all the accusing.
What accusing looks?
That is a good point.
I've already done this.
That is a good point. No one really cares.
No one cares what I do.
Yeah.
Probably people probably were like, "Oh, he's here now."
Yeah.
I'm a ghost, okay?
Yeah. That's what I.
Unless you know me, you don't know me.
Yeah. You're just that guy with the beard.
Yeah, with the beard. The dude with the beard. And the supercharged jetpack.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'll just accept that.
that's all I know from the Johnny Test theme song. He's really awesome dude with the supercharged jetpack or something like that.
I had no cable and had a metal roof, so I couldn't even get PBS. I grew up on history documentaries from the 1990s.
That is sad.
It is very sad.
I grew up on a dad from the
So I
1960s.
know what the mating dance of a random bird in South America looks like, because it was funny. Some dude just sat in a jungle for months just to document this, like, mating dance. And it didn't even work. Like, there was interaction, but then everyone just left. There was nothing.
Oi, look at that.
It's
Those
actually
two birds up
really-
there. They're getting down and dirty. Oh, never mind. No, they're not.